everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here today. My name is Katie Earle, and I'm the coordinator of the University Express program, and I work for the Erie County Department of Senior Services. We're joined here virtually today with my colleagues, Mary Jo Wasch, who is an assistant long-term care coordinator for us at Senior Services, and Julie Bugg, who's a case manager for us as well. Before I turn it over to them, I just want to thank the sponsors of our University Express program, which is our Department of Senior Services, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Western New York, Excelsior Orthopedics, and Wegmans, because they help make this program possible. Without further ado, I will turn it over to Julie and Mary Jo.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. My name is Julie Bugg, and I'm a case manager for Erie County Senior Services. I've been with Erie County Senior Services for 3 years, and I currently work on a caregiver grant that assists caregivers of anyone with dementia or Alzheimer's.
And I'm Mary Jo Wasch, Assistant Long-Term Care Coordinator with Erie County Senior Services. I've worked for the county in various capacities for the last 27 years. The purpose of our presentation today is to identify who is a caregiver, what services are available to caregivers and the elderly individual for whom they provide care, and how to connect to services. Next slide, please. Who is a caregiver? A person who gives care to people who need help taking care of themselves. You may recognize yourself as a caregiver in the traditional sense, for example, parents of young children or disabled adult children who care for their parents, other relatives who may be caregivers, such as a spouse or a partner, maybe a sibling, a cousin, aunt or uncle, possibly a niece or nephew. There's also friends and neighbors who assist with folks who need help, possibly doing some yard work, maybe in a lesser capacity than family members, or maybe not. What we look at is caregivers of any sort, and a caregiver does not have to live in the same household as those requiring care, and that doesn't mean that their caregiving role is any less. Next slide.
Do you see anything familiar here? Caregivers may help with many things. They include help with bathing or preparing meals, medication management, help with dressing or grooming, even help with grocery shopping. The caregiver can help with home maintenance, such as lawn care, snow removal, or chores around the home. They can help with emotional support or transportation. They can help you manage your finances or pay bills. And they can assist you with taking you to medical appointments and listening to the doctor's advice. There are other things that are definitely part of this equation that might be more conducive to your own individual caregiving situation. Next slide, please. Some of the common feelings that our caregivers can experience are feelings of being overwhelmed, exhausted, or grateful. They may be stressed or angry or resentful. Caregiving can lead to feeling rewarded, sometimes guilty or scattered. Many of our caregivers can feel fortunate or even lonely sometimes. These are all very common emotions and feelings, and they may be present at different times throughout your caregiving experience. Next slide, please.
Let's talk about where to find information and assistance obtaining services for the caregiver and the elder person for whom they are providing care. Next slide, please. The Erie County Department of Senior Services is a great place to start. We can provide a county case manager who will complete an assessment for people who are 60 years or older to determine their eligibility for services. Services and supports help keep our older adults safely in their homes and participating in the community. The New York Connect is a hotline that provides information about the different services and programs throughout the county. Sometimes we're asked, what is a case manager? A case manager is a professional who assists with implementing services and monitors the individual's case, adjusting services to the changing needs of the client. New York Connect is based in Erie County Senior Services, but available for anyone to call. Next slide.
We want our caregivers to know that there are services and connections that are definitely available to help with your caregiving needs. The Department of Senior Services can help link your loved ones with many resources, including help with insurance, linking with home delivered meals such as Meals on Wheels or Feed More, assistance with in-home care for either physical assistance or housekeeping needs. And there are also emergency response or fall buttons that are helpful in case your loved one falls in the home. There are respite options for caregivers. There are transportation services throughout the county, or consumer-directed home care, which is a program where someone you know can get paid to care for the loved one. There are other available services that include powerful tools classes, which help train and support our caregivers, counseling, support groups, Stay Fit Dining, which provide meals for our seniors to enjoy at different locations throughout the community, and nutrition counseling to help with dietary guidance. Please keep in mind that due to COVID-19, some of these services may not be available at this time. Next slide, please. We also have memory loss services through the county. I personally work on a state grant that helps provide respite for our caregivers, and the respite can be in different forms, such as help paying for an adult day program or in-home care. They can help cover overnight respite options in facilities. They can help with caregiver counseling, and we even provide help with safety devices, which actually at the moment is in the form of door alarms for those loved ones that may have experienced wandering. Next slide, please.
Here are some helpful Erie County Department phone numbers. Of course, the Erie County Department of Senior Services, New York Connect, at 716-858-8526. They offer a variety of services and also provide assistance, linkage. They can give you phone numbers for things like legal services. Very helpful, and they are available Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Erie County Adult Protective Services. Protective Services is a service that investigates abuse and neglect for folks who are 18 years or older. That also includes financial exploitation and self-neglect. HEAP is a Department of Social Services program which provides low-income adults of any age with cooling and heating needs. And SNAP, better known as food stamps, is also a social services program providing low-income adults of any age having difficulty purchasing food. Next slide.
There are some additional contacts that might be helpful for our caregivers. Crisis Services has a 24-hour hotline that can help anyone with mental health services. The Alzheimer's Association also has a 24-hour helpline that can help our caregivers or persons with dementia or Alzheimer's or even short-term memory loss. There is Feed More or Meals on Wheels of Western New York that can provide home-based nutritional support for people in the community. The Pride Center of Western New York also helps with our LGBTQ community and provides support and resources as well as promoting health and well-being. And the Center for Elder Law and Justice, as well as neighborhood legal services that can provide any kind of legal information with regard to different issues, including healthcare, housing, decision-making, and consumer protection. Next slide, please. Our New York Connects hotline can provide information on any of the services that we've discussed. And for further assistance, just call into New York Connects at 716-858-8526, and we will help get you the right information. Next slide, please.
Not in Erie County, or your loved one is in a different state, the New York State Department of Health can help provide information on various programs that are available throughout New York State. The New York Connect statewide toll-free number will connect you to the New York Connect office in your particular county. And the Elder Care Locator is available to find services throughout the other United States. Again, as mentioned earlier, some services may not be available due to COVID-19. Be aware that the local health department number at 858-2929 is available if you have any questions related to the COVID pandemic. Next slide, please. Nearly all of us are caregivers of some kind, and most could use more support. We would be happy if you would visit us at our website or give us a call at 716-858-8526, anytime between 8:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. The New York Connect case managers are available to assist you, provide you with information and referrals. Next slide.
We want to thank you for all you do as caregivers, and thank you for participating in our presentation. We hope that we can provide support for all of our caregivers in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Julie, Mary Jo, thank you so much for your time and expertise and for all you do for our community. And to everyone watching, thank you for your time, and we hope you give us a call if you need assistance because we'll be happy to help. See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.